Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, currently 11 o'clock in the morning, and you might hear a lot of beeping, and it's because the car thinks my passenger should have a seatbelt. It's just a heated bag here from, I'm gonna show you guys, from Potbelly. It's a huge bag. As you can see, we have a lot of things in the bag also from Potbelly. Yeah, we have two orders, overall paying $80 in tips, so we already got that money secure. Let's go. So, you know, we're trying to make that money any way we can. We're only like 2 minutes away, really. The only thing that sucks is this thing is super heavy, like the Potbelly bag. It does have straps to wear it as a backpack, so I might do that because, again, super heavy. But it's super warm. I guess I had it plugged in, you know, so they keep things warm. But yeah, we're not too far. So again, we're having a great start to our day. Already $80 in the books. So yeah. Anyways, let me get this two dropped off, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got both orders dropped off. Definitely wore it as a backpack. 1,000 times easier to carry it than, you know, to hold it like a bag or whatever. But yeah, both deliveries were pretty simple. The second one was a little more complicated. Even though I just said it was simple, it was only complicated because I guess they just moved into this office and they didn't know that you need like a key fob to use the elevator. But it's fine. She came downstairs, gave her the food. I just dropped off the heated bag here at Potbelly because, you know, I didn't want to drive around. It's not mine. She told me I could drop it off whenever, you know, and I was like, well, I'm getting garbage orders anyways. I look at this one they just gave me a couple minutes ago. Garbage. Who's going to drive that far for only $7.75, right? And then after declining that, after I gave them their bag, well, not after, when I was on my way, I'm contradicting myself a lot, I'm sorry. When I was on my way to Potbelly to drop off the bag, I got this offer here from Santini's. I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. It looks like a banger, but you know, it could also not be one. It's from Santini's. It has 19 items, 5 miles, $8.50. It's going to a different Amazon building. They rarely ever order food at this building. At least I rarely ever go there, but I know it's there. So we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna take a risk. It is what it is. Technically, we already got $80 in the bag. So worst case scenario, we'll get $8.50, but I have a feeling it's gonna be more. I'm only about like 2 minutes away here from Santini's. Hopefully we have an awesome day. I mean, it's rainy, it's gloomy. I mean, people should be ordering food. Like I would not want to be out here, you know, unless I had to be, which technically I have to because we want to make that money, right? So anyways, let me get this picked up. Hopefully we don't have any issues, and we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we just picked up the order from Santini's. Now, I double checked with the guy if that was everything because I felt like it was like too small of 2 bags. But he said, hey, that's everything. So what more can I do, right? Hopefully everything's in there. We got everything in the new, the new catering bag has been a vibe. It's definitely saved not my life, but you know, it's definitely been a lot easier to do stuff with the new catering bag. At first I was kind of iffy about it because it has like soft sides, but honestly now I love it. So yeah, so we got that in the bag. I think you can see the red bag back there. It's in there. Now we're only 11 minutes away. It did give me the prompt. It prompted me to take a photo of my catering bag. Now that typically is an indication of a higher tip, but we had what happened yesterday when I also had to take a photo of my bag and it ended up being just $7.25. So who knows? I mean, typically the Amazon people, you know, like to spend that money, so hopefully it works out. But yeah, currently 11:35. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the food dropped off and it had a $29 tip, not tip, but a payout. Let's go. I'm so hyped about today. Woo, and I knew this was gonna happen. So I give him the food and he goes, that's all? Are you sure? And I go, sir, I asked twice. They told me everything was in there, so I sure hope so. And he didn't really look too happy about that, to be honest. But I mean, I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? So now we're making our way back to the town center. We're not in like a bad part of town, but the restaurants here are just lower quality, like Wendy's, TGI Fridays. If you guys ever picked up from TGI Fridays, my TGI Fridays is absolute garbage. Like you might as well not even go. Like. Talk about ignoring, they definitely ignore you for sure. But yeah, I mean, regardless, we basically already hit the $100 threshold. Awesome. Yeah, so now we have about a 10-minute drive back to the town center. If we get something along the way, I'll let you know. Alrighty guys, we're still making our way back to the town center, but I wanted to just not really ask, but I mean, I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed yesterday's video a little longer than usual. I try to cut so much out because at one point it was almost an hour long. And I was like, who is going to watch this? I wouldn't want to watch it. It's so long. You know, but I had some, you know, crazy wild things if you guys watch, especially at the end when like my earnings went down. Yo, that was weird. Super weird. We're still here declining a bunch of stack offers. They're trying to stack garbage and garbage together, you know, trying to like you know, basically present it in a way that I might take it. It's not gonna happen. When you're giving me 2 orders for $10, that's $5 a pop. That's not, you know, it's not doing it for 5 miles, 6 miles. No. Or look at that, Chen's Kitchen, 2 items, 3.1 miles, $2.75. I get it, you're ordering Chinese food. You're probably thinking like, it's kind of close to my house, I shouldn't tip. I'm sorry, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it for a while. I'm sure eventually somebody will do it, but not me. You know. So, anyways, I just wanted to ask you guys if you guys enjoyed the longer episodes. See, orders like this are so tricky. Look at this one. Okay, Hama Sushi, 11 items, 3.7 miles, $7, right? But it has those magical words, only accepted if you have a half bag. I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. All right, $11. I mean, 11 items from a sushi place. You know, so we're gonna go ahead and risk it. It is going the opposite way that I was just in, so we gotta make like a, not really a U-E, more like a square. A lot of the roads here have like no U-turns for whatever reason, so we're gonna have to make a square. Basically, it's 1 mile, but it's gonna take me 7 minutes to get there. You know, anyways, I'm hoping that the food is ready, and hopefully we have a banger of a payout. I have a feeling that it will be. Let me see if I can see the subtotal if it lets me. Yeah, look at that. I can actually see the subtotal for once. Let me take a screenshot of this so you guys can see it better. But yeah, at the bottom, $156. I think that's better right there. I think you guys can see that. I mean, I'm going to put the screenshot anyways. But yeah, I mean, that's basically, that says, you know, hidden tip all over it. Hopefully it works out. I know exactly what this is at too. You know, this place right here, Hama Sushi, a couple of months ago, a car actually ran through the front of the building. I remember that. It was like a semi-big story here locally. If I can, I'm gonna, you know, put a little picture here of the newspaper or whatever. But it was, you know, I thought they were gonna close, you know, but I think they set up like a GoFundMe or something, and then because they've been here for forever apparently. You know, I've never been there. I'm not really a sushi person. The only like seafood I like is, you know, fish. I'm pretty plain like that. I don't like anything that's like, you know, squishy, like shrimp or whatever, like crunchy. I can eat it, you know, but I don't go out of my way to like order it, you know, if that makes any sense. So now you guys know a random fact about me. I'm not really big on seafood. But yeah, anyways, let me get this picked up. We're going basically between the houses here to try and get around this, and we'll see you guys at the drop-off or maybe on the road. Alrighty guys, we are back on the road. We just got the food picked up. The food was ready. And it was funny because I normally don't bring my catering bag whenever I'm picking up these orders because they never really ask for it. But this time she's like, hey, do you have your bag? And I was like, absolutely, I definitely have my bag. So I went and go get it. And then, you know, she basically put it in the bag for me. She was like, this is hot, this is cold. And I was like, but you know it's gonna touch, right? And she's like, yeah, it's okay. But, you know, this way I know that it's gonna be there. She basically wanted to know that the food that they make, you know, was gonna be properly transported. Hey, no problem, you know. Super nice. I was talking to her son. I guess, you know, he, I think, took a break from school to help out after they had the huge, you know, accident that happened over here. But yeah, awesome, you know, awesome family, super nice. He was like, I hope you make a lot of money. I'm like, me too, you know, because sometimes people spend all the money in the food, you know, on the food. So he was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, sometimes, you know, you go to a nice house, nice cars in the driveway, all you get is $5, you know. He was like, yeah, I guess that's how they stay rich. And I was like, yeah, basically. But anyways, now we have a 5-minute drive. It really doesn't seem that close. I mean, on the map, it looked kind of far, but I guess it's only 5 minutes away. But yeah, currently 12:05. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. It was going to, I thought it was another Amazon building, but no, it was just a office building. It had a $21 payout, so yeah, definitely worth it. Again, I just wish DoorDash would be just upfront about these orders, you know. But that's just never gonna happen. That's just my thoughts. I feel like they know that people are gonna be risky and just take it at face value and then be surprised when, you know, they get a big payout. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And you guys, you know, you guys see my dashes. Today, it already feels like a special type of day, right? I don't normally have $80 worth of catering from Potbelly. I don't normally get back-to-back bangers like this, you know. But when it happens, hey, I gotta take it because I'm sure down the road, maybe even tomorrow, I'm gonna have a crappy day where I'm just sitting here declining crap, not making any money. So yeah, so now we have like a solid 20 minutes to get back to the town center, but I'm gonna pass a bunch of restaurants. So there's a possibility that we could get something. But yeah, so far we're having a great day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, if we were heading back to the town center, I must have declined at least 20 orders. I mean, all of them garbage. So when this one came in, I was like, you know what, this is a decent order from Panera Bread. I'm not a huge fan of Panera Bread, but they're a lot better now than what they used to be. So I think it was showing us $7, 3 miles, a couple of items, right? And when I was pulling out to Panera, I mean, they tried so hard to give me a bunch of garbage orders, but of course we declined them all until this one came along from Potbelly. I think it's an additional $6 for maybe I think a couple of items, mile and a half maybe 2 miles. So of course we accepted that right away. We just picked up the one from Panera, now we're heading to Potbelly, and yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we got both orders dropped off. They both ended up being pretty decent orders. I think we're sitting around $147 right now, which is pretty good, considering, it's only 1:10 in the afternoon. But man, I'm getting so many orders, but I mean so many garbage orders, like it's insane. It's a lot of garbage out there today. Anyways, let me get back to the town center, and we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we were basically back at the town center when I got this order here from the Silver Diner showing $6.25. I'm taking it because I know that I can get this knocked out in like less than 12-13 minutes, assuming the food is ready. But yeah, $6.25, I think it's like what, 2.5 miles, maybe even less. So yeah, it's only one item, so hopefully the food is ready. We'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we have the food picked up, and it's going to one of my favorite buildings where you can't get access to the actual building. So all you do is leave it in this little food table. Best, that's the best. Because then I don't have to deal with elevators, I'm gonna deal with finding the apartment number. I just go there, put the food on the little food table, take the photo. Hey, one of my favorite buildings. I wish every building was like that. But anyways, we're only 4 minutes away. Let's go. We're having an awesome day. Hopefully you guys are too. Keep grinding. Don't get discouraged by any of these gas prices, BS orders, Control what you can, which is the orders that you take, your attitude, your work ethic. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the food dropped off. It became $6.25. Now I think Doordash is just trolling me. Look at this offer right here from Red Lobster. I'm like, Red Lobster? There's no Red Lobster near me. And when I look at the map, it's like super far away. $7.25 for like 16 miles. Who's gonna do that? Nobody. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so off screen we did this order here from North Italia. It was just $6.25, I think less than a mile. Dropped it off, and then when we were coming back to the town center, I was actually gonna go to Subway because I'm kind of hungry, and I was like, you know what, let me treat myself, And I get it, Subway, it is what it is, but I'd rather get Subway than get like McDonald's, So anyways, when I was in the Subway, I got this order here from Honey Growl, $6.25, I think it's like 2 miles, and then they gave me a stack offer, also $6, I think, less than a mile. So now we're making our way to Honey Growl, and then after doing these, I'm probably gonna take a small break because I'm getting really hungry. So yeah, anyways, hopefully the food is ready, and we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got before this dropped off, and finally it looks like the slow times have arrived. Now I'm not a huge fan, obviously, because it's slow, but hopefully I can eat my Subway in peace. I don't know what's up with the app, but if I pause it, I can only pause it for 10 minutes. And of course, it's not gonna take me 10 minutes to eat, but it's weird that I don't have that 35-minute option or whatever. So have you guys been noticing this? Or maybe my app is glitching? I don't know. So many things could be at play here with the Doordash app. Anyways, and as I say that, we get a garbage order, $5.50, one item, 8 miles from Bonchon. Yeah, no one's gonna take that. So anyways, let me find a place to park, and then we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, so I was able to eat my Subway in peace, and then I just declined a bunch of garbage orders until we got this one here from Chipotle. We just dropped it off, just $6.25. We're basically almost at $180, if I'm not mistaken, and it's pretty successful day so far. It is kind of slow at the moment, but it's the slow times. I think I don't even think this is crazy. I think by the time the week ends, by Sunday, I think we might have close to 1,000 declined orders. I think so. And I'm just one dasher. I'm just one person. Can you imagine if you combine how many people are? I'm sure most dashers are declining a crap ton of orders at the moment. Gas prices, crappy orders, crappy tips. So anyways, let me find a spot to park, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so it's been a while since we last checked in. I mean, it's been so incredibly slow, but slow but full with garbage. Lots of garbage orders. We're not doing any of those, but we finally have our next order here from Grubhub, from Tropical Smoothie Cafe, showing like $12.69 payout. I think it's going 3 miles. Best order that I've seen in a while. So of course we jumped on that right away. We just picked it up. I do have Doordash still running just in case we get something, but it's not looking likely. But yeah, so it's currently 4:05. So it's been a while. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna settle and take any crappy orders, you know. I'd rather sit here and decline them than to, you know, do one of those. Eventually we got a good order, so hey, let's keep it going. Alrighty guys, so as we were heading to the drop off from Tropical Smoothie Cafe, we got this order here from the bento house. So I accepted it midway. So you know, I went past it first, dropped off the order from Grubhub, came back up, and then as I was picking up this order, I got another order from the bento house, but on Grubhub, $9.26 for the payout. I think it's like less than a mile. So and I have like 10 minutes until it's ready, so I'm dropping this one off real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and do that one. So basically, in the last 20 minutes or so, it went from being super dead to relatively busy, which is awesome, you know. So anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys back at the bento house to pick up the order here from Grubhub. Alrighty guys, so we made it back to the bento house, got the order picked up from Grubhub, got it dropped off, and then I got this order here from Pollo Peru, $7. I think it's like 2.5 miles. We just picked it up, and now we only have about a 4-minute drive. The last 25 minutes have been crazy, like non-stop, like go here, go there. I'm stuck behind a school bus right now, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, the last 25 minutes or so have been wild, you know. So hopefully I did a decent job of explaining what was going on. But basically, small little recap. So basically, we got an order here from Grubhub from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Then when we were passing the bento house, we got an order from Doordash, right? So I accepted, but I didn't, you know, mark that I was there yet. I dropped off the order from Grubhub, came back, picked up the bento house one. When I was picking that one up, I got an offer on Grubhub from the same restaurant showing $9.26, less than a mile. So I went to go drop the Doordash one off, came back, picked that up, dropped that off, and then after that, we're in this current order right here from Pollo Peru, $7. I think it's like 2.5 miles maybe. We picked up the food, it was ready. Now we have a 4-minute drive. So hopefully that kind of made sense. But basically the last 20 minutes or so has been non-stop. You know, non-stop, picking this up, dropping this off, picking it up. You know, I love it, you know, I'm here for it. Because the hour and a half previous to that, it was literally dead. So anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order from Pollo Peru dropped off, and now that I've had a second to collect my thoughts, we're sitting at $216 with 1 cent. That includes the Potbelly, the Grubhub, the Doordash. So again, not too bad, currently $5.15. So we should hit our goal of $2.50, unless of course something catastrophic happens. So we're gonna knock on wood and hopefully that doesn't happen. We're dashing till 7:30, so we got basically 2 hours and 15 minutes to basically do like 30 bucks at least, you know. So I think realistically we're looking maybe at $275, maybe $300, which would be awesome. I haven't done that in a while, but who knows. Anyways, I'm gonna make my way back to the town center. We'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, it's currently 5:30, and I have a group chat right with all my friends, and I have it on mute because they just talk about nonsense sometimes. And I just looked at it and I was wondering why there were so many messages. And the Commanders, the Washington football team, the Redskins, whatever you want to call them, they just traded for Carson Wentz. What? If any of you watch football, why would we do that? It's like the man is past his prime, is injury prone. Like, do we not want to win? I feel like we don't want to win. I know it's not Doordash related or anything, but this thing just I read that and I was like, it cannot be true. And then I looked it up and it's definitely true. So now we have Carson Wentz. Yes, he's a Super Bowl winning champion. And then after that, he's been nothing, you know. You could argue and say Nick Foles won him the ring, but I mean, he did play most of the regular season. I don't know why Dan Snyder is the way he is. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, we have our next order here from Silver Diner, $6.50, 2.8 miles. It's a decent order. It's a good order. I've been getting a bunch of garbage, so compared to the garbage that I've been getting, this is a great order. So we jumped on that. We're about 2 minutes away from the Silver Diner. And again, I'm still in disbelief that we signed or that we are trading for Carson Wentz. It doesn't make any sense. But you know what? I mean, that's the Washington football team for you. the Commanders, the Redskins, whatever you want to call them. They just can't get it right. I don't know. But on the bright side is that we're still going to be better than the Giants and better than the Cowboys. So there's that. Anyways, let me get this picked up and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Guys, we get the food picked up here from Silver Diner. 7-minute drive, 2.2 miles. Let's get it. Currently 5:35, so I think we're going to go into dinner here. Again, the goal is $250. I think it's more than doable for sure. Hopefully we do maybe even 300. Who knows? Hopefully, you know, the DoorDash gods bless us with good orders, decent orders. None of these like 10, 11 mile trips for like $3. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we get the order dropped off here from Silver Diner, and then when we were coming back, I was trying to get an order from Fintai because I was passing Fintai. But I got this order here from Glory Days, $6.25, less than a mile. So of course we jumped on it right away. The food wasn't ready, we waited about 5 minutes, no problem. Because the miles to dollar ratio, you can't ask for much better. So now we're about 1 minute away from the drop off, let's go. Alrighty guys, as you can see, it's starting to get dark now. We got the order from Glory Days dropped off. Then we made it back to the town center, and I was like looking, I was going through my pockets, and I just found this key fob, and it's from one of the buildings. I completely forgot to return it, because typically they make you like, you know, you trade your keys or your ID or whatever to, you know, to get the little key. But because I've been there so often, they already know me, and I feel so bad. So when this order came in from North Italia, $6.25, it's going to this building. So not only do I get to return this, but then it's also a low mileage, you know, decent payout, $6.25. It could be a little bit more, maybe not. But I'm just glad, because I was going to go here anyways to return this. I hope it's the same guy that's working and not like somebody else, because then they'd be like, oh, you know, kind of awkward and maybe they'll get in trouble. I don't know. But I mean, I know almost everyone that works there throughout the whole day, so hopefully I know who's working there now and they don't make a big deal out of it, because I feel so bad. Anyways, it's currently 6:30. Let's keep it going. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, and man, luckily it was the same security guard. He said he was looking for it like crazy, and I guess if he didn't find it by the end of his shift, he would have to report that he lost it. So it all worked out, because, you know, I gave it back to him, so he found it. You know, no harm, no foul kind of thing. Now we're making our way back to the town center. It's currently 6:40 in the afternoon, so we have a little under an hour to hopefully get to at least 250. It's just a little bit slow at the moment, but it is what it is. I'm not doing DoorDash any favors. I'm not taking these long ass orders like distance wise, you know. So if I have to do a bunch of little ones like I've been doing for the past 2 hours, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not doing them any favors like I just said. So yeah, all the orders, look, orders like this. Look how far that's going. I'm gonna let the brightness adjust. That's going really far. It's paying $11.50, 3 items, 10 miles. Now, there's so many red flags with that order. It's from Grubhub, which is probably one of the slowest merchants. It's going to a whole different zone, and it's like 10 miles away. So, yeah, no. The only way I would do that if it was going a different direction, probably not from Grubhub, and it would have like a huge, you know, family meal or whatever. But anyways, let me get back to the town center. We'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, so after declining a bunch of orders, I mean a bunch of stuff, we have our next order. We just picked it up here from Silver Diner, $6.25. I think it's like 2.5 miles. And I don't want to say I'm being too picky, but I mean, I think before I would do maybe maybe like 4 miles, you know, for like $7, maybe $7.25. But right now, I just don't think I can do those at the moment, you know, because I mean, I get it, like I have a hybrid, it's great on gas, but before with 27 bucks, no problem, right? Now, I think I filled it up a couple of days ago, and I think I put like 35, 34, and I was like, I was hurt. I was like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that guy doing DoorDash with that BMW yesterday, I just felt pain. You know, I was like, wow. I mean, I guess he really must need the money. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of him or anything. I'm just saying the reality of the situation with gas right now. I don't understand. I mean, again, I don't want to pick on the person or, you know, I don't know the situation or whatever, but it's just, you know, it's bad right now. So I feel like you really have to really pick and choose where you're going to take. Because I'm not gonna do those, even if they're not that far away. Like I know that it's peak dinner time, you know. So if I can decline a 4 mile order, you know, I'll do it if I can. We're already having a great day anyway, so I can kind of give myself, you know, that option, which is why I did. I declined a bunch of garbage orders, and I declined a bunch of like kind of fringe, like I could probably take in, you know. But yeah, so anyways, we're only a few minutes away here from the drop off. Hold on, let me plug this in because this is about to die. All right, cool. Hopefully it doesn't die, because this phone right here that I recorded with, like if it goes below 10% battery, it's gonna die any minute. Like 10% and below, it'll just turn off on me sometimes. So sorry if the quality isn't all that great, but it is what it is. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. Currently 7 o'clock. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So we got the order dropped off here from Silver Diner, and if I'm not mistaken, well, actually the customer was really nice. In his little notes, thank you for delivering this. You know, you're welcome. And he tipped. It was I think it ended up being $8.75. So then when I did all the math real quick, I think we're sitting at $249 with like 58 cents. Like, could we get any closer to $250 without getting to $250? You know, so I was really hoping that I would get one more order and not a trashy one. So I think it's fitting. There's going to be an order from Fintai showing $6.25. I think it's either 5 or 6 items. 5 items. 3.1 miles, I think. It's an okay order. I'm okay with that, and it's gonna be our last order. So let me see if it's ready. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got the order from Fintai dropped off, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. We're gonna finish at $256 with, I believe it's 83 cents. And wow, look, I'm looking at this right now. We declined 272 orders on DoorDash. That's insane. Completing 20, and that includes the 2 from Potbelly and the 2 from Grubhub. So overall, we had a great day. I mean, if you look at that per hour, that's insane. And we had 3 to 4:30, which sucked. I mean, it was completely dead. Imagine if we could have just done a few orders then. But it is what it is. Not for the entire week. We're sitting at, let me see here, $445 for 29 cents. So we're having a great day. Obviously, Potbelly's been a huge part of that. But hey, you know what? We got to maximize the money somehow, right? And if these opportunities are coming and they're like laying in my lap, how can I say no? Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along in today's dash. And before I end it, I just looked at how many orders we've declined so far for the entire week. We've declined 456 orders. It's only Wednesday. So at this pace, by the time Sunday comes, I would not be surprised if we've declined over 1,100 orders. That's insane. And that's just me, one dasher. Insane. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along, and you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are killing it. Don't get discouraged by these gas prices. It'll get better. Keep grinding. I love y'all. Peace.